check out this melt in your mouth, easy to make Caesar chicken recipe. And yes, it is low carb and keto. So if you want to see how I made it, stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. So good to see all of you. It's Saturday, I'm filming this today, and I hope you're all having a great weekend. Sunny in New Jersey, but very windy. But that's okay, I'll take the sun. I'm happy with the sun because you all know that I'm a summer girl. Well, today I am making something absolutely delicious, and I am not kidding you. Would I fool you? This is so good. I have to thank my daughter because she gave me this recipe, and she said everybody in her house likes it. The kids even love it, and they're all fuss pots. So she gave it to me. I've made it a couple of times already. My husband loves it. My son loves it. I love it. So I hope you love it. I'm gonna make it for you today, and it's so darn easy. And it's also low carb, and it's keto. It doesn't matter if you're eating keto or low carb. Anybody can eat this. So wait till you see how easy it is. If you don't believe anything I've ever said to you, believe this. It's delicious, and you all should give it a try. So this is my low carb / keto easy Caesar chicken recipe. Oh, so good. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need is a pound or maybe a little bit more of chicken tenders. I have them all washed, patted dry, and they're in my platter here. So I hope you can see them all. I have probably about 1.5 pounds here. There's 3 of us eating tonight. If you want to double the recipe, just use 2 pounds of the chicken tenders and double the other ingredients. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a bowl, just a medium-sized mixing bowl. And in that, I am going to put 1 cup of creamy Caesar dressing. So good. So very good. Oh, and a big thank you to all my new subscribers out there. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. Now, to the 1 cup of Caesar dressing, we're going to put 1/2 cup of sour cream. The recipe I'll put for you down in the description box below the video. So here we go. The Caesar dressing and the sour cream. If you hear a bell ringing, I can't win. I took my parrot out. Oh, Lordy. I put her on the perch in the other room. Now she has her foot and she's ringing the bell. So if she's not talking, she's ringing the bell. What can I do? Listen to that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's very talented. All right. So I am going to mix these 2 ingredients together until they're all combined. Smell good. Anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? Next Sunday's Mother's Day. Here we go. Woohoo! That's all mixed. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I preheated my oven to 375 degrees. Now I'm going to take my baking pan. You can use any baking pan you want. And I lined it with aluminum foil because this can get a little messy in there. Just makes it a lot easier to clean, right? So I'm going to put my chicken breasts, let me get a fork, and I'm going to line them in this baking pan for you. So hold on a minute. I'm going to take each of my tenders and I'm just going to line them up. Don't overlap them, just one next to the other in the baking pan. This is I call it melt in your mouth chicken recipe. Because wait until you taste how tender this chicken gets. You barely even need a knife to cut it. It's so moist and tender. You will love it. So let me get them all in my pan. Okay. Put a couple sideways. They should all fit in here just fine. I think this is like a 9 by 13 pan I'm using. Okay. So let me hold up this pan so you can see how nicely they fit in here. See that? Okay. So now what do we do next? Well, let me show you. Okay. Well, to show you how I'm making this, I wanted to do a close-up. So, my handy-dandy cameraman is here with me today. Hi, cameraman.
I sure am dandy.
Okie dokie. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take about 2 tablespoons of your mixture, which I have here, and you're going to spread it over the top of each one of your chicken tenders. You see what I'm doing here? Very simple. Just spread it over and cover the top of your chicken tenders. And you're going to do that until they're all covered and all your mixture is done. These come out so delicious, really, and so tender and moist. Right, cameraman?
Surely.
Did you like them last time I made them?
Oh, yeah.
He's talking in his Irish voice. Oh, there you go. Look at that. So we're almost done coating these. I'm going to serve them with a yellow rice tonight. I've never had this rice before, but it's quite popular. Since my daughter gave me the recipe, she told me that she serves it with salad and she serves it with the yellow rice. If her and her husband are watching their carbs or they're trying out keto, they'll just have this chicken with a salad. But the boys want to have the rice with it. And she uses this rice called Vigo. Vigo? What do you think, cameraman?
Vigo.
I haven't had that brand before, but apparently it's very popular because it's always sold out in the food stores. You know where I found it? And I picked up 3 bags in Walmart. ShopRite was out of it, and Stop and Shop was out of it. So, okay, I'm pretty well done with my mixture here. Now, this chicken will be enough for moi, the cameraman, and my son. But like I said, if you have a bigger family or bigger eaters and you want more, just double your recipe and double your chicken. So, over this chicken, I'm now going to spread evenly some grated Parmesan cheese. Not the shredded one, the grated one. So let me do that now. Yummy in the tummy. Oh, look at that. They say you're probably going to use about a half a cup of, I think, the grated one. And this is a half a cup I've already pre-measured here. It looks like more, but it's not. It's a half a cup. Look at that. Once we've done that, we sprinkle on top of this some of the shredded Parmesan cheese. And we're going to sprinkle that evenly over the top. About another half a cup. So here we go. Alrighty. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this in my 375 degree oven for about 20 minutes. If you want, you can check it with a meat thermometer, and it should be about 160 degrees Fahrenheit. So we have all that done. Now, after your chicken is all done, you are now going to set your broiler on high, and you're going to broil until the top is golden brown and bubbly. So I will be back As soon as it's finished, it's golden brown and bubbly, we'll cut a piece and do a taste testing. So don't go away. Alrighty, look at this beauty. This looks absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show it to you in a minute because it's still bubbling. It's nice and brown, whoops, and bubbling. But while I'm here, I want to show you these pot holders I have on. I very seldom have been asked by a company to review anything. But I was asked by this company called RMOLITTY. I hope I said that right. I'll put their name across the screen. They sell their product on Amazon, and they asked me if I would be willing to review these pot holders. And I was sent these pot holders in return for the review. I was actually happy when they asked me because I have so much trouble with pot holders, honestly. My hands are not big. The mitts are ridiculous. They're always too big and too thick on my hands, and I can't grasp the pot or the pan. Some of them, you get them on sale, they're too thin, and you can burn your hands right through the pot holders. Some don't fit right on my hands, so I was anxious to see what the hoopla was about these pot holders. Well, let me just spend a second to tell you about them. First of all, I don't know if you can see this, but they have silicone on one side, and the silicone almost looks like tic-tac-toes on there. And the way the silicone is put on there, it causes like so when you go to take a pan like this out of the oven, or you grab the handle of a pot, you don't have to worry about it slipping off. They're heat resistant for up to 500 degrees. Now I just took this pan out of my broiler that I had on high, and they were perfectly fine. It was easy to grip the handles, and I had no problem with it. The pad of them is made actually out of a soft fabric, and then there's the silicone on one side. They call these pot holders non-slip and good grip, and they are. There's a little stitch down the middle here on the side, so when you slip your hand into these pot holders, actually two of your fingers are separated, so you actually have a better grip on your pans or your pots. Why do I keep doing this like they're puppets? Sold on Amazon as a set of 2. Now I know Amazon sells them, I think it might be like $10.99 for the set. I think they come in 2 colors, and they're also on Prime. So you don't pay, if you have Prime, you won't pay for shipping. Now the company has been gracious enough to give me a discount code, which I will put for you down in the description box of my video. They're washable and they're easy care. I think you wash them in cold water and put them in the dryer. I think they're about 10 inches by 7 inches. What I like about them also, they're comfortable. They call these pot holders non-slip and good grip. And they are. There's a little stitch down the middle here on the side. So when you slip your hand into these pot holders, actually 2 of your fingers are separated. So you actually have a better grip on your pans or your pots. But also this company stands behind them. So if you have any problems with them, you just have to contact them and they will work it out with you, whatever it might be. So these pot holders, once again, are by RMOLITTY, and they are called the pocket pot holders. As you can see, I can put my hand right in there. They are very heat resistant, but at the same time, they're not thick. So you can grasp what you need to, and that's just what I need to do. In fact, I don't need to say this because I received pot holders for doing this review. But I am going to tell you, I am going to order a couple more because I have pot holders and I honestly can't say there's one I like. I have like the big mitts you know, from the holidays. I got them as gifts and all. I can't stand those big mitts. They're just too big for my hands. You can also use these outside when you're barbecuing. So anyway, if you're interested and you need new pot holders, they're reasonably priced, they work, and the discount code will be down below. So thank you, RMOLITTY, I hope I'm saying that right, for giving me the opportunity to review these pot holders. So I thought I would incorporate that little review into my recipe. So let me see, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold this pan up or not because it's very juicy. Cameraman, can you zoom in on this? I want to try to show you what this looks like. Whoopsie. I want to try to show you what this looks like when it's browned and it comes out from under the broiler, but it's still very hot. Can you see any of this, cameraman? Good. Okay. And you have a lot of juice in there. So I'm going to take a piece out now, put it in my dish, and I want to do a taste testing. So let me bring my dish over here. I think I should put these pot holders on. Obviously, you put the silicone by the palms of your hands. I'm going to move it over here so you can see my dish because everybody here is hungry. So bring my dish over and my spatula. Let me take out a corner piece here. Alright, just going to try a little one. Have your spoon ready because there's nice juice in there from the concoction you put on there. Let me take a little bite. This is so tender. I wish you could see it. I don't even need a knife. This just practically falls apart. Very, very tender. Melts in your mouth. So let me taste a piece of this. So good. It's a melt in your mouth piece of chicken. I'm going to serve this with my yellow rice, and I can't wait to eat dinner. So please give this a try. I'm going to put a few different photos in the video so you can see the different stages of how it cooked. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go down below and hit that red subscribe and the little bell next to it. And that's all there is to it. You'll be a subscriber. I have a pie coming up for Mother's Day that's to die for. In fact, I'm not sure if I ever even saw this pie on YouTube, so you won't want to miss it. So anyway, thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to watch me make this recipe. I would say definitely make it. It was only, 4 ingredients? And that included the chicken, and it is awesome. So, hopefully, oh my goodness, so good. I'll see you all very soon. Have a great weekend. Toodles!